Word. My name Fresh and I'm from Lawton.
Lawton. My name Fresh. I'm Lawton.
27 years old. From Lawton, Oklahoma.
Lawton, Oklahoma. Okay. So Lawton, is that like describe Lawton? Is it like Guthrie? Is it like Oklahoma City? Is it like the east side? Is it like the north? Is it like the west side over there by West Norfolk Expressway? Is it country? What is Lawton, bro?
Lawton is Lawton, man. It's just like any other town. I would never in a million years say it's negative space. It's just a place just like everywhere else. It's just consumed with what it's made up of, you know what I'm saying? So it has its great things, it's had its bad things, you know what I'm saying? Just like every other town. But yeah, I always have this kind of, this thing against people who come from Lawton, who leave Lawton, and then they like try to wear it as some badge. And they're like, you know what I'm saying? When they tell people they're from Lawton, they're like, oh, I'm from Lawton, you know what I'm saying? This is what it's about, you know what I'm saying? Lawton is this, Lawton is that, trying to act tough. When they was in Lawton, they was the ones who like wasn't around none of that, you know what I'm saying? Or wasn't about none of that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you have the people who are just real about it, like, yo, yeah, I'm from Lawton, yes. Maybe it's not the best place, but it ain't like everybody else trying to make it seem.
Right, right.
You knew what was going on, like where stuff was going on, like it was just aware, you know what I'm saying? Just like everywhere else you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So I really take that disrespect when people do like wear it as like something that's just like some negative spot, just because it's somewhere where it needs to be changed for sure.
Is there any famous people from Lawton?
I know we had a boxer,
boxer?
Grady Brewer. He won the Contender on Fox. He got his own gym and shit now. That's the homie dad. Like his son was one of my really good friends growing up. He played ball with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He played on the other side of town, and he was nice.
Like what side of town did you stay on?
I'm from the west side.
Okay. What was popping on the west?
We on the west.
Yeah.
We got it's Eisenhower. You know what I'm saying? That's where I went to high school at. The West is the West, you know what I'm saying? The West was like Lawton in itself. It had every aspect of Lawton within itself.
Yeah. See, I see you get a little excited though when we start talking about the West. You got a little more live in
you. Yeah. That's home, man.
Right on, man. I love how you actually just said that. It's actually a great segue. You know, when we talk about Oklahoma, we're going to talk about Lawton. Now we're talking about Lawton. Let's talk about home. When you are in Lawton and heading home, like, you know, take us there. What is home in Lawton? What do you call home in Lawton specifically? That street, that driveway, that house, what is it?
2 spots, man. The house that I grew up in, and then the house that I moved into when I was in high school. Of course, I grew up with my family in both, so wherever they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, is where home is. So we got this one spot that we grew up in. It's on the outskirts of Lawton, you know what I'm saying, where the backyard is the country, you know what I'm saying, where like, when I was younger, my pops used to have me out in the ditch, like running up and down the ditch at night, you know what I'm saying, just to like doing these toe jumps and doing these different exercises for basketball. Like that was my whole life up until I was like 23, you know what I'm saying, like that was all my life was about. And I just remember there was so much there, you know what I'm saying, in that house. So we still own that, we were trying to pay that off, you know what I'm saying. And so that's my first spot. Every time I go back, you know what I'm saying, when I just take drives, I put one up, you know what I'm saying, and head through there. Just look at it now, see how it's adjusted. Remember all my homies who used to live in these houses right around this neighborhood, and just living in that. And then, of course, the home that we in now, which is nothing but maybe 2 miles away, you know what I'm saying. That's where we living at now, and I mean, we built it. My pops worked hard, my mom's worked hard for it, so we working on that too. So yeah, man, that's
home.
Yeah. When I go home, that's where I'll be at.
Right on. Now Oklahoma City, you know, that's not a stone's throw away from Lawton.
Right.
And at a young age, you know what I'm saying, you're far from home. What got you to Oklahoma City out of all the places?
So from Lawton, I had graduated high school, Eisenhower 08, and then I had went to play basketball at Seminole State Junior College. Played there for 2 years, and from there I went to Oklahoma Baptist University in Shawnee for 3 years. So once I graduated there, for my bachelor's, I had went to stay in Oklahoma City because it was like I'm not going back to Lawton because it's just I don't want to become complacent in any way.
Were you on a basketball scholarship with Seminole?
I wouldn't have gone to college without basketball. I wouldn't have gone to college. Damn sure would have been at OBU. It's a private school.
Bro, so you telling me the only reason why you were even there is because of the skills?
Yeah.
Real talk.
It was full ride.
How did they even notice you? Like, how did you pop out?
I was in high school. Like, that's one thing they can't talk about. Is that that's probably my biggest life-changing year was after my junior year of high school. I was like, yo, if I keep going the way I'm going now, like playing, I'm not gonna get no scholarship, but I probably ain't gonna be able to go through college. I probably gonna get distracted, not really having no structure. So I was like, I gotta use this summer to like get as good as I need to be able to go and get my school paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So that summer I was in the gym every day, like going hard. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the most dedicated and committed I've ever been in my life.
Were you thinking NBA or were you just thinking college? And then
Nah, and initially it was just let's get as good as we can over the summer for next season. And then it was like, as he was getting better, it was like, all right, now I know I'm gonna get something from college. So now it's like, I need to make sure when I get to college, I'm gonna be effective, you know what I'm saying? Then it just kind of gradually grew to more things. And by the time the season came, I was so confident in everything. It was like, all right, I need to be continuing to work hard so I can get to be high major D1 or go to the pros overseas, things like that. But I got distracted, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I mean, you can call it distraction or you can just call it life. You know, it's like I don't know too many plans, man, that are executed, pinpointed down to the T.
Straight up.
How you were supposed to and how you wanted. I don't know of any.
Word. I moved to Oklahoma City because I figured it was a place of opportunity, and the plan was to stay in Oklahoma City for 2 years, figure out how to build my brand and how to build something that I wanted to build as far as my brand and music, and just figure out the blueprint and then take that and then go to Dallas for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Then go to a little bit of a bigger market for 2 years, then go to a little bit of a bigger market, and then within a few years end up in Los Angeles or somewhere where there's supposedly so much opportunity. So that plan got backtracked in the meantime, but that was the initial plan when I came to Oklahoma City, was just to kind of figure it out and then use it. You know what I'm saying?
I never heard an artist formulate a plan on how to develop themselves as an artist that strongly, enough to move to each place just solely to.
Word.
Yeah, so like, tell me where that come from.
It's, no matter how much skill you have, like it takes a certain level of discipline and just taking advantage of your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of that. Like there's a reason why you're there. So I respect the shit out of that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know a lot of cats I grew up with who, just like me, I feel like if we were to have been committed as we needed to be, we could have been where we wanted to be right now. You know what I'm saying? But things happen, life happens, you know what I'm saying? And we just bounce back and build from it and kind of learn from it, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's why I respect them cats so much, just because like, I got so much respect for the game, just because I mean, that's been my life. And I just respect the principles of it. You know, it teaches a lot.
That's why you hear me say, hard day, I ride for my niggas. Whenever I'm around my niggas, hold it down, my nigga. I do it for the crown, my nigga. Even when they not around, my nigga. Y'all niggas great. Hey, all we won't do is get paid. Work AJ. Hey, 25 ain't wood. I'm like, hey.